Wednesday night opportunity call, and we call this a launch call. And the reason we call this a launch call is because we're helping people launch their business. Now, everybody wants a side hustle. Everybody wants to be, this home-based entrepreneur, but it's not so easy, right? And we find that if we share our skills, those of us who have been in the business longer, with those who haven't been in the business that long, you could get started right away. And if you're a guest here tonight, we want you to relax. No one's going to ask for your credit card. No one's going to try to hard sell you. In fact, we don't want you to join anything or buy anything. We want you to just have an open mind and see what your friend is doing. Help us launch their business, right? So they're going to have this side hustle entrepreneurial endeavor, and we want you to take a look at it, learn what they're doing, learn what the products are about, learn what the business is about. And then if anyone comes to mind that you think you would like to share with them as a referral, they would really appreciate it. Now, if you happen to see something you like, then take the next step, get on a private call, ask the questions that you have. There's tons of videos and other information to share with you, but this is a simplified home-based business that's very duplicatable if you follow some simple steps that we give you. We do 5 things 5 times a day. We can get in and out of it in an hour or less a day, depending on your skill set, and you move on. Okay, so I'm going to start with, if you can see on my screen, about being your own boss. Well, that's one of the big things about being your own boss is you set your own schedule. People work, a couple hours here or there. I started this business 15 minutes in the morning and 15 minutes at night, and I started adding time as I became more and more successful at it. Give me a second because I got to let some more people in. As I added that time, I added it based on the income I was making. I realized if I was spending a half hour a day and I was making X, my first check in this thing was about $27. Then my next check was about $117, and it's gradually started to grow. As my check started to grow, it's ironic how much more time per day I found it. So let us prove to you what this business can do. So what I want to do is I want to start off by just sharing with you a video to give you a brief overview of what the company is about. That will help, and I want you to know you could share videos like this, that when people say, well, what's it about and what's the company? I want you to share a video. So I'm going to be quiet and let you just hear this video. Someone who's familiar with this, just give me a thumbs up to let me know you could hear it so I know I did it right.
Why does a company make a product? For some, it's about making money. For others, it's about trying to build something. For New You Life, it's about changing lives. It's about empowering you to be authentic. We've changed the world with the category creating liquid gold, SOMADERM, and have improved hundreds of thousands of lives. We've developed the most comprehensive, powerful skincare and transformation products on the market. We create products with ingredients that build you better and bring vitality to your life through systemic hormone balance. Now it's time to go beyond. It's time to take the DNA of success and create the future of what hormone health looks like. New technology to inspire your team and drive connection through a world-class app experience. New leadership to drive the pace. New ways to impact your community. New products that bring youthfulness to your life through healthy, balanced hormones. New opportunities to achieve happiness and a community where you belong. We're going where no company has gone before. We're developing products that have never existed. We're pushing the boundaries of science.
Oh, I'm sorry. I did that.
Science and technology. And it's all to empower you with the best products the world has ever seen. We are the Hormone Health Company, and we do what we do to transform lives. Everything we do has one purpose in mind. It's all about you.
I absolutely love that video, and I want you to realize that that is one of the biggest mechanisms. Look, it's obvious I'm from New Jersey. I have a heavy New Jersey accent, right? So if a guy like me has a trouble expressing himself, all I do is send a video that's professionally produced with a lot of really good imagery to give people an idea of what we're doing. And if they wanted more information, they can get on a call like this, or we could send them another video. That's the business. The business is let the tools do the work for you. In that call, they mentioned 2 things. The Hormone Health Company. The Hormone Health Company is when I get into our main product, you're going to realize that I know you've seen companies like this, and they do lipstick and they do protein shakes or diet pills or whatever, stuff. But listen, these diet pill companies, I can go and buy Hydroxycut at any grocery store. There's nothing unique about it. But if I was going to find a gel that could actually rebalance my hormones, there's only one place in the world to get it without a prescription, and that's through us. So I felt it was a lot easier for the people that I introduced this business to be able to represent something that they're going to say, well, I can get that at Walmart, or I can get that at my local drugstore, or I can get that on Amazon. Then how it's hard enough to build a business. Now, the gentleman you see on your screen is our founder and formulator. He actually invents every single product. So we're not just grabbing some product that another company makes and slapping our label on it and calling it a day. He actually developed this product from the ground up. Our growth has been absolutely record-breaking. I'm going to go through that before. And what does that mean to you that the company's a multi-$100 million company? We've done over close to, in the last 4.5 years, just going almost 5 years, that we're going to be in 800 million in total sales since our inception in 2017. That's a huge company. But what does that mean to you? What it means is that there's a solid foundation you need to build from. So imagine having your small home-based business attached to this monolithic mega company, okay? And we've done that in only 4.5 short years, and you haven't even heard of us yet. So let's focus on the main product. There are other products, and if you really want, I have samples available that if you're watching this, contact the person who invited you. They'll request these samples from me of a couple of our products, including the one I'm going to talk about now, and you could try it. SOMADERM is the only FDA-registered product of its kind. Now, the reason everybody wants this product is because we're all getting older. And what this product does, better than any other product, is it's not like to get rid of, you'll see that people are losing wrinkles with the product. Well, we're not a makeup that's going to hide a wrinkle. We're treating the source, not the symptom, right? So we're going to change the way your body metabolizes fat versus the fat of taking a fat pill or a fat burner or some other, gadget product that's going to work temporarily. In 3 months you're on, and then you stop, and then you put the weight back on and you come back. And we're going to show you that in pictures. There's thousands and thousands of testimonials. In fact, I would like some people on this call right now to be willing to share their product testimonial. I need 2 quick product testimonials, a minute or less. And then I need someone to do a business testimonial about why you're doing this as a business. Now, you could read this yourself. Fat loss, energy, mood. One of the things I experienced first was sleep. My sleep improved within 2.5 weeks. My wife's sleep improved in 3 days. Some people, we tell you, at least commit to the product for 3 months, but the average person sees something in the first month, sometimes in the first week, so they know that it's worth it, right? The second bottle sells because the first bottle did something. And the third bottle sells because the second bottle did more. And I've been on this product for almost close to 5 years now. So the anti-aging benefits, guys, I'm almost 60. I'm 59 years old. I feel really strong. I have good muscle tone. And it's been really a blessing for me to be on the product. I want to show you some of the people, a few who are on this call, actually. Is Peg Tucker here on the call? Just unmute. And I thought I saw Danielle. If you're here, just unmute.
I'm here, Paul. It's Peg.
Okay, good. Okay, so we're going to talk about. Okay, so you know what? Would you two mind doing a quick testimonial, because your pictures are up here, right? And I want you to comment really briefly, but I want you to see. We'll start with Peg. Okay. Look at Peg before. What's that, Peg?
Go ahead.
No, before the gel, and I want you to look at 4 years and look at her face right now. That's the same person. Okay. Hold on, Danielle, I'm going to mute you out for now. So I want you to see the facial structure changes, and I want you to understand hormones, not weight loss. This is not a caffeine pep pill. So when our hormones run awry, right, and we're not producing the same levels when they were young, we could actually have like a dysmorphic effect on the body. Look at the shape. Peg, I'm sorry, but I got to call it like I see it. The shape of your nose is different. The shape of your cheeks are different, right? Your eye depth is different. That is because hormones really change the look of your body. Her results are almost surgical without that odd look that people get when they get an eye job or a nose job or something like that. So if you are thinking about some sort of cosmetic surgery procedure, why wouldn't you try this product first? Because eventually your hormones are going to continue to decline. Now, there's some other great pictures here. These are younger girls. I want you to look at the two on the bottom middle and the bottom right. These are young girls. If they go all the way to the right and you look at Judy Mark's face, how round and cherub-like it is, and then look at the picture on the right. That's a significant change based on new hormone balance. The woman up above, there's crow's feet reduction, there's smile line reduction, right? And I want to go now to Danielle, but Peg, I'm going to go to you in a second, but I want you to look at Danielle. Now, Danielle's been on a struggle, but she went from someone who was carrying around extra body weight to this basically fitness guru because she's just taken it to the next level. And she's going to talk about how this product supports her. So Peg, actually, we'll do this good. Both of you are going to do both. Give me a little bit on the product, like at 30 seconds on the product, right into what made you choose to do the business side of it as well.
Okay, so you typically, Paul, I go into how the product has made me feel, and you pointed out to me last week that it's really, we're always showing the changes in my appearance, and I have to say, having just turned 60, I really do appreciate the change in my appearance. How I feel is a little more powerful in my life, but yeah, I'm proud of the way I look for 60. Even more overwhelmed of the way I feel for 60. But the reason I'm doing this business, I really like to set my own bar. I like to not have someone put a ceiling on what I can do, where I can work from. This is something that really means a lot to me. I want to be able to work from where I want to, when I want to work, so that I can spend time with my loved ones. And like I said, I've always liked being an entrepreneur. I don't like someone else telling me what I can do, how much I can make, what I'm worth, what my time is worth. Back to you, Paul.
No, fantastic. So two things. What she wanted to express to you is that, hey, yeah, I see how I look, but it's amazing. It's even better how I feel. I mean, I think that's what you're trying to express. But to be honest with you, people see the outside first, right? And many people will come to us for the vanity aspect of it and then stay with us because of how much better and how much stronger they feel. And you can say, well, Paul, how could one product take care of libido and all of these issues? It's your hormones. If you get them in check, your body is going to function like it did when it was younger. So you said how you feel is important, and then your belief in the product, because of the results you got, made this, I think, an easier business opportunity for you. So Danielle, if you could unmute, you're unmuted, the same basic idea, the product side of it and the business side of it, if you don't mind.
Sure. Can you see me okay? Can you hear me?
I can see you, yeah, and hear you. Yes, exactly. Okay, you're about 1/8 of the size you were in the red bikini. Yes, we could see you. We could just about see you.
Okay, my background was I had a lot of medical ailments that I dealt with from a very early age. And, to be completely transparent with everyone, I was 16 years old and I had ovarian cancer. From that point on, it really impacted me hormonally. Okay. And it was an ongoing struggle with balancing those hormones. And it did not matter what approach we took, whether through birth control or other methods, nothing would work. And it caused weight fluctuations. It caused other it affected me so many different ways, from depression to, and so many other issues. And the gel helped balance out my hormones naturally. And going back 6 years, I actually had a radical hysterectomy and with no hormone replacement. And now I'm actually producing my own hormones on my own with the gel. And it has changed my physiological structure completely. I have my energy back, my muscle tone, visceral fat loss, and it helped me in so many ways. So I know what it has done for me, and I want to help everyone else out there who needs the same thing. And that's why I turned to the business side of things, so that I can provide others with the same opportunity, not only to improve their health, but also take advantage of the financial opportunity with it as well. So that's why, there's so many positive opportunities with being involved with this company specifically. And I run 2 other businesses, and I am putting so much time and energy into this business because I fully believe in it with every part of my being. So.
Wow. Okay, let me unmute myself. Oh, I did unmute myself. So thank you so much for sharing. I want to continue on, but if you want to speak to Danielle, you want to speak to Peg, you want to speak to us, we're going to be available after this call, and the person who invited you here can set up a call with them in case there's a question you want to ask of how it related to you with some of Danielle's issues or some of Peg's issues or something like that. Let's get back to the share. And I want to show you a little bit. So we talked about this great product that's attracting people, right? And people can feel a level of success because they're getting behind something they truly believe in. Now I'm going to go to some of the accolades that the company received. One of them is we're in the top, there's a global list of 100 companies in the world out of tens of thousands of companies who sell something. And if you don't believe there's tens of thousands of companies who sell something, just go to your local supermarket and walk down one aisle and you can see how many companies represent for different products. We're number 40 in the world in only 5 years of less than 5 years of business. We're number 40 in the world for what we do. We're in the top 100 of companies who do this for ethics, for morality, for financial stability, you name it. There's certain points that we meet based on our growth. We just were awarded literally a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, that we're number 4 in the world in the Digital Momentum Index. What does that mean? Well, how do you find out about things today? You find out things on Facebook and Instagram and TikTok, and we are at the forefront of companies who do what we do in the digital market space. And you can say, well, Paul, what does that mean to me? Well, if you're on Facebook or if you're on Instagram, right, or you can text, that's all digital marketing. Sending someone a video via text, and we have a wonderful app that's for free that you get that all the videos are contained on, and we can send you a video. In fact, if you're a guest here tonight and you got a video, I'm going to let you know a little secret, and you received a video and you watched it, the person who sent it to you got a little message that, hey, Paul is watching your video right now. It's an amazing tool because if you sent out 30 videos to 30 different people and 5 of them watched it, right? You know who to follow up with, you know who to work with. And then you know the other ones who you're going to send another video to until they tell you thanks, but no thanks, or yeah, I want to learn more about this. Now, we talked about a great company. We talked about an amazing founder. We talked about an amazing product. And there's a lot more to learn, but just stick with me on this overview. I want to tell you now about what makes us different than any other company out there is the people you just met. I will put our people up against anyone on how we support and share with people. Now you're going to see, I believe, Tina, some of our top leaders, Tina Goebel, you're here, right, Tina? I saw you, and Melanie Jordan is here. You saw Peg Tucker, and Angel, is Angel with us? I think I let Angel in before. These people are not only building their own business, they know that if they support you as a new person coming in the business, that creates more success for them. And when we get into how we make money in this business, I'm going to get to that shortly, you'll realize why we all rush to support you. Not only because emotionally we want to support you, but we want to support you financially because the better you do, the better we do. That's what's the beauty about this, that we're attracting top business leaders like Sir Alex Stern. He was one of the original 3 co-founders of Constant Contact. That company was sold for $1.1 billion. He started 8 major companies. 5 of them he sold, 2 of them he took on the stock market. Yet he's here building, and he gets on calls and training for people to let them know how to build this business as if when you take it seriously, because you can make some serious money. Linda and I do extremely well building this business. Now, but we started as a customer, just like most people do. We wanted to see how the product worked for us, and then we passed it. So let's kind of recap a little bit. When we say our core value is changing lives, we do it 2 ways. You saw physical transformations for Peg and Danielle, and there's other people. We have hundreds of thousands of those pictures. Find one that you can relate to. But those core values are there. And then what I've found as a business leader and a business trainer is I could help people find success by coaching them along on what they need to do when you take this seriously. You could do this 15 minutes a day. You could do it 15 hours a week. You could do it 150 hours a month. It depends on where you want to take it. Financial well-being really happens when you really start focusing on other people. So from a business opportunity, direct sales, you're not standing on a street corner selling the stuff. We're not going to tell you to buy a case and go to a flea market. We will show you one of the most innovative ways. Our children will not make money the same way we did. Then we have tremendous health benefits. There's going to be two types of people. There's going to be people who want to try the products and don't worry about spending money because there's still people buying Louis Vuitton. There's still people buying new cars. There's still people spending money on everything from cosmetics to whatever, right? Then there's other people, about 65 million right now, that just want to find a way to make an extra $500 to $1,500 a month. And they need something that's simple to do that they could do from home without taking another job. So to recap, very, very unique FDA registered product. You could be your own boss. Truly unlimited earning potential. That's one of the things that attracted Peg, that the more effort she puts in, the more she'll get out of it. Amazing tax benefits. I have people who have successful other businesses and their spouse works from home. So their spouse working from home can get another tax deduction. And I tell you to go and talk to your tax professional about it, but there are benefits of it. So if you are a W-2 employee, starting a small side hustle can reduce your taxes up to $2,600 a year of a less taxable expense. All right. So we could talk to your tax professional, but we'll gladly give you information on that. And you could get started for as little as $199. Where are you going to start a business for that small amount of money? In fact, it's so small that I'm more afraid that you'll give up on yourself because it was $199. I got up the product with it anyway, and I like the product. So, and you give up on your dreams. This dream for me was never the dream I thought I was going to be happy about. Just by doing this, it's a dream I never had, and it happens to be the one that's most fulfilling for me. So let's get into the 5 ways we make money in the business, okay? I promise I'll make this as simple as I can, but we make money 5 different ways. Retail commissions. Everybody understands you tell a friend about the product, you give them your website that we give you that they can go to, right? It's coded to you. They buy the product. You can make up to $45 a bottle that way. In fact, if you get 20 customers at our cheapest price, you're making $700 a month. 20 customers buying 1 bottle in that month, you're making $700 for that month. Now, the next one is the purple sign, which is team acquisition bonus, meaning those of us here are all on a team. That team is growing, right? So Peg is buying products. She's selling products. She has people who are in her organization that are buying, selling product and bringing new people in. That all amounts to volume and points, right? She gets a percentage of all of that as it comes up through her organization, right? So the more we help people, the more volume we're doing. It's like having a store and 1 customer walks in, you probably not even break even. You have 1,000 customers walk in, that store is really humming. Now we'll go to the other side, which is team commissions. As you build this team that you're getting commissions from, right? I'm sorry, I did that wrong. I did the wrong thing. That's what we're just talking about, team commissions. Now the purple sign is a team acquisition bonus. Every time you add someone to your team, right? Every time you add someone to your team, you're going to get paid for that because they're going to come in, they're going to buy product. It's no different than a regular customer. We all come in and we get our kit and we get some product. So the person who introduced you to the business is going to make some money doing that. When you introduce somebody, you're going to do it. So the 2 fastest ways to make money in this business is retail and team acquisition. After you build team, after you build the purple circle, the green circle is going to start to accumulate. Now you have retail commissions, team acquisition bonus, now a coaching bonus. Many of us on this call right now have the potential of earning a coaching bonus. As you achieve certain milestones in this business, you're eligible for a coaching bonus. By me helping people along and coaching, there is a bonus that's paid that every time someone new comes into the business, there's a portion of that goes to the people who are helping people grow. They're called coaches, life coaches, ambassadors and diamond ambassadors. It's kind of like vice president, president, regional manager, etc. Now, the gold is the one I really want you to understand. People talk about, oh, you should do these businesses, you could build residual income, you could build life-changing income that lasts forever. If you don't understand the green, that will never happen. So I don't care how many people, I am not going to tell you what is not true. I'm telling you right now, you can do it, but you have to focus on matching bonus. And what matching bonus is that you're helping people be as successful or more successful than you, because the matching bonus is they're going to match a percentage of that new person's check to you. So the better they do and the bigger their check, the more of a percentage you get of it, up to 15% of it paid weekly to you. So you're driven to create success in others, right? So that your success is guaranteed. The more successful people you have that are focused, directed, and profitable, the better you will be. Now, Paul, I'm really not a great salesperson. That's why the matching bonus is so powerful. Who do you know that is? Paul, I really don't like talking to people, but I could send videos and great. You need to attract the people who do enjoy that. So when you talk to people and you meet someone on the street or in line at a supermarket, you're looking for people with a good personality, a good positive energy, a lot of ambition, right? And the desire to do better financially. When you do that, you will go and make matching bonuses, which will be the future of what you want to do. Now, here comes the sales pitch. You're going to say, well, Paul, how much does it cost to get started? Well, it's real simple. How serious do you want to take the business, and how are you going to build the business? I already told you you can get involved for as little as $199. You get a bottle of the product, one bottle, and you get a year's membership in the business that allows you to have all the training calls and access to the trips and the promotions that are given to you, and you get a website. That website is what you're going to send people to go. And it's a beautiful website. We all have the same one, except it's coded to us, shopping with, Christy Cunningham, shopping with Sean, and you'll go to that site and every transaction is coded to you. So you get paid a commission. You're not buying the product and selling it. They're going to your website and the company's doing all the rest. Now, why would you, if you get paid the same amount of money to join at $199, why would you join for $599? Well, maybe you have a spouse at home that both of you want to try the product, or a significant other. Maybe you want to sell 3 bottles and keep one for yourself because you have a couple of people who want to try it and you want to sell it cash to them and make your money back and essentially be in the business for almost nothing. And let's say you're really serious about the business. Have you ever thought about starting your own business and realized how many tens of thousands of dollars it would take to even open up something as simple as a pizzeria or a small little, corner shop? You're talking about $100,000. Maybe you can get away with 50 grand. Here for $1,089, you get 8 bottles of product, and you might want to take that as an investment and say, hey, I'm going to loan one of these bottles to a dear friend of mine, have them try it and say, look, if you don't like this, I'll get you your money back. That depends on how serious you want to take the business, but you can't share product or sell product if you don't have product. And that's the reason, depending on how serious you're going to take it. If you're thinking about just trying a product and the business is secondary, $199 and $599 is just fine. So guys, we're at the end of our presentation. And I'm going to tell you that this last slide, forget about how we make the money, and you'll learn all of that. The product, look, and everybody who buys the product gets a 60-day money-back guarantee. So how about that? The products last 30 days. It's a 30-day supply, but we give you 60 days to return and give you 100% of your money back. That says a lot about our confidence in the products. But if you don't have a dream or a desire, and maybe to improve your family life, or maybe to put away for retirement, or travel, or maybe your kid got, accepted to an Ivy League school, and you're like, oh my God, I never put money away for that, or we never expected to have a $60,000 a year tuition. We expected community college at $8,000 or $10,000 a semester. What do? Maybe this economy has taken its toll on you and you're dipping into that savings every week to pay for gas, to pay for groceries. People are spending 30, 40% more on groceries and not leaving the store with any more. In fact, they're spending more money and coming home with less because they're changing their buying habits. This business If you follow our teaching and work with us and become part of this community with us, and show you to do the simple tasks that we're going to do, you could easily outpace inflation. Let's start there. Everybody wants to be a millionaire. Everybody wants to be a 6- and 7-figure earner. I get that. But let's start by tackling inflation. And once you do two things, have a good experience on the product and the ability to earn enough to just pay for your gas for the week, right? You're going to build that belief and be able to build your business. Maybe you've never had a business before. Maybe you're comfortable with a boss telling you what to do, but you're building their dream. You're not building your dream. Maybe it's a new car or a new house or just a house that you could fit in, right? Now, I want you to look at a picture in the middle. There's a picture of a helicopter. It looks like real exciting lifestyle, right? Well, you know what that is? That's not a picture off the internet. That's a picture of our people that are on that won the trip to Hawaii last year, all expenses paid. There's people on this call who won that trip. In the lower right-hand corner, you'll see them as well. So when we talk about traveling and dreams, we're helping you build those dreams just by doing the work you were going to do anyway to build your business. We're doing a trip right now, and many of the people in our organization, I'm proud to say, are already in the running to go to Costa Rica. So our first trip, we went to Mexico. Second trip, we went to Hawaii. Now we're going to Costa Rica. Who knows where we're going to be the year after next? But it gets better and better, and that's all part of your compensation. Imagine going there, all expenses paid with you and a loved one to really, and then the bond even more with us in those countries to really, really, really solidify this business in your mind. The way you're making money is going to change, and this is the way it's going to happen. Something like this will be in your future. Why wait? It's time.